Yo, what's up, bro? Can you hear me? What's up, YouTube? Can y'all hear me? Yo, what the fuck is this screenshot, bro? I'm just looking at it. 30.24. What is that?
So yesterday's trade, when I closed out to 1 and 3 in full, I left just one lot to see what it would do, and I just put a target price to like 1 to 5, see if it hit, and then my stop loss was at break even anyway. So it's just like I left $50 just floating around, and then
Oh,
I come back and that shit hit like 1 to 6, and I got like $183. I was like, oh shit.
it's fucking fire.
So yeah, man, I was like, oh,
It's like, yo, 30%? What the hell is going on here?
oh,
Let
good.
me get the rest of you guys in here, too. What's up? What's up, YouTube? I can't see shit you guys are saying, so give me a second here. Bo, John Paul, what's up, fellas? What's going on? John Paul, what's up, fellas? All right, pop out, chat. Okay, what's up, YouTube? I can hear you guys now, or see you guys, whatever. Let's go. Yes, sir. All right, cool. I'm gonna speak about it later on too, but I thought I made it pretty fucking clear. But I won't be on Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays anymore. It's gonna be Tuesdays and Thursdays on YouTube. All right. Same page, same page. If you guys want to watch me all week long, you have to join my VIP. Link is always in the description. Yeah, let's make this shit happen. I'm gonna mute all of you guys, but you can obviously unmute yourself if you like. What's up, Xavier? How you doing, fam?
What's good? What's good? I got my son watching simple songs in the background, so I'm gonna be muted.
Oh, you all good, bro? All right, we should be live on fucking YouTube. What's up, y'all? Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, cool. So let's go into US 30. US 30 on 4 hour time frame. What a fucking beautiful week it's been so far. The bias simply doesn't change, you know? We're extremely bullish. We simply expect price to come from one support to the next resistance, and lower time frames are just trying to figure out additional confluences to kind of push us towards that same bias. But, like, look what happened yesterday, bro. Very clean, but I would like to speak about it real quick too. Extremely bullish, 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 right? Only looking for fucking buys, could care less about sells. But then, as soon as market opened up yesterday, let me change these because I was doing a session with somebody. Hold on, I have to do this right now. It's gonna drive me nuts. By the way, you guys would be very proud of me. I'm a level out of level 10. I'm like a level fucking 4 coder now. You know, that's what I do. Anyways, all right. So getting into session open here. Look what's happened, bro. Just to mark out before session because it's pretty prevalent for you guys who are trying to learn and shit. During session open, you know, if we have a bullish bias, we're only trying to take a break above the most recent resistance, which is sitting all the way hell up here. And then as far as a sell-off, we simply just don't take that first initial break below lows because more often than not, price is going to go in the direction of trend. So more often than not, price is going to grab these lows and then continue higher, and then we would just hop on from that point. And look what happened. Very first fucking candle, we ended up not getting in with a major, major fake out to the downside. Obviously, this trend line ended up holding, and then we started to push higher. So it's like, all right, looks like it's about to be a buy day, buy day, buy day, buy day. And then boom, we now even have an earlier entry, so I don't have to take entry all the way sitting up at these highs. I'm still bullish, 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 not trying to look for sales to any fucking degree. Okay? And then what's interesting enough next is like, okay, well, we did grab London lows. So if I'm going to take a short of London lows, it's going to be sitting all the way down here unless we get some type of interior structure so I can get that better entry. And then look what happened, bro. Price pushed up. Price pushed lower. Price pushed up, holding this trend line now for the fucking third or fourth time. And so it's like, all right, I'll get us into a better entry if we start to break below these lows. And then once we hit lows sitting down here, we'll put stops to break even and then we're straight. You know what I'm saying? Fat fucking volume candle ended up happening in this candle here. If it would ever load. Get into the trade here. As soon as we end up hitting lows, which is not this candle, but the next candle, put stops to break even. And then it was off to fucking races from that point, bro. Fourth back to back to back to back TP. So let's see if we can keep it going today. But if we can't, you know, for people who are in my group, who we just simply don't care anymore. You know, we have 12 fucking trades before we go back to baseline. So it's just simply Let's just trade, baby, for high RR. Anyway, so going down a lower time frame from today. Let me put that shit back up there before I forget. Anybody else take that trade yesterday? And then coming into today, okay? First thing we always do, look at previous session highs and lows. Look what we got going on. We have London lows sitting down here. We have London highs sitting up here. With the heavy bearish influence, we really only want to take buys. Marking out our little 15-minute trend line sitting right here. We only have 2 taps. We have a lower high sitting right here, and then a lower high sitting right here, extended on to the future. And so, like, taking any trades, bro, honestly, right now, same shit as yesterday. It's just kind of a fucked up range. You know, I don't want to take buys above this high here, because then we're just opening ourselves up to potential drawdown as soon as it taps into this area for the 3rd time. And so I would just be waiting. I'd wait for that 3rd initial reaction. Again, it's not guaranteed it's going to happen, just a more often than not thing. If we don't get a reaction and we continue higher, I mean, hopefully we stop before this point, and then I'll get us in at these highs here. But I really just want to see what happens at this trend line before getting us into these buys. Now, as far as sells go, bro, there's no room. Like, we have a low sitting right here, and we have a low sitting down here. But if we were to break below these lows, I mean, as you guys know, I just simply don't take trades when we're that close to previous session lows, because more often than not, we're going to get an opposite end reaction and then continue lower. I'm not fucking dealing with that shit. Cam frozen or just me? No, it's just you, bro. No, it's just you, Gustav. No, it's just you, Raymond. My camera's not frozen. It's just you 3. Yeah, it's definitely not frozen. You see? You must be crazy. Yeah, so as soon as we get a break below these lows and then a re-break below newfound support, literally the same fucking setup as yesterday, we'll go ahead and participate. But if we just want to stay within this previous London range, there's nothing for me to do, bro. I'm just sitting on my hands, chilling. Good now. Yeah, it was just you, bro. And then NAS on 4-hour time frame. Let's check it out real quick. What's up, Dr. Dollar? How you doing, pal? I see you over there. 4-hour time frame. Same shit, bro. We're extremely bullish. We expect price to go from one resistance or one support to the next resistance, except on NAS, we are at all-time highs, you know? I mean, this is all-time highs sitting up here. So when we don't have any type of resistance, I'm not the person to call tops to the market. I'm simply just going to continue on with the wave regardless of how much it continues to push higher. But, you know, being a scalper, understanding that we'll take both ends of the market, I'll kind of show you guys what I'm looking for sales. Okay, so check it out here. And I'm going to call this right now before it even happens. Look at all the liquidity we have sitting up here, bro. Can you imagine? Look at all this liquidity sitting up here. If anybody wants to bet me right now, I'm willing to bet you. Price is going to open up and push above these highs and get every fucking buyer in the absolute entire world is getting in as soon as we break above these highs. And then I assume they're going to get grabbed. May not get grabbed right here. You know, they might get that nice little, that chunk, you know, 14 points. But as soon as we hit up to these London highs, in my opinion, anything could happen. We're going to fucking send it to hell, at least for that time period. And then when that happens, that's when we can start to participate from that point. Any type of newfound resistance that forms above all of this liquidity here, I mean, it has to be above London highs too. Any type of newfound resistance that forms, that's going to be our setup that we'll take. We're just trying to get out of London range because it's pretty fucking choppy. Okay? And then as far as the sell-off goes, this is our most recent support. And then we have one sitting down here. And then we have one sitting down here. And then obviously we have a trend line too. It just hasn't formed to shit yet. You know, we have only 2 taps sitting right here. If let's say we were to break below these lows as soon as session opens up, as you guys know, same thing as yesterday. We're not going to get into shorts. More often than not, price goes in the direction of trend, and like we're fucking ridiculously bullish right now at all-time highs. But if we start to break below these lows, give us some type of reaction, a newfound support, potentially at this 3rd trend line tap, it'll be a bit risky because we only have, you know, literally like 15 points to come down to London lows. But I would be comfortable getting us into these shorts if this were to happen right here. All right. But as far as price stands right now, this is just not I don't have any setups until session opens and see what happens once we pull above or below the first initial high and low. I'm expecting longs for Nas today, as long as we don't take Monday's lows. Monday's lows. Oh, all the way down here? That's far as fuck away, bro. Let's bet for a live account. I'm taking your trade today. Your camera is good. Yeah, my camera's good, brother. You're actually looking at a different camera, Terminator, than they are. I have one right here. Bah, bitch. And then I have one right here. Bitch. Yo, good morning, fam. What's up, yo? What's up, ... How are you? Plug. Let's get a win. Yeah, so if we lose today, it would be my first loss of the, for anybody who's new here, probably my first loss of my career. And if we win today, well, what's fucking new? Are we bullish or bearish on the hourly time frame on US 30? US 30 hourly time frame. Chin and Dumb, you tell me first, bro. Are we bullish or bearish? Nobody else but you. Oh, you're high tech. Nah, bro, I just, it's really fucking annoying to have a camera. For if you guys remember us back in our streaming days a couple years ago. It's like everybody on Zoom doesn't get to see us. Only people on YouTube get to see us because you can't do it between two different apps. Well, problem solved. Buy another fucking camera. And now we have cameras everywhere, you know? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cameras right here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 microphones right here. It's like, why? I caught a beauty on Dax this morning, London session. You get your car sorted? Yeah, my car's back. All my cars are good now. What was wrong with my car? The AC? Yeah, it's all good, bro. It wasn't good. Yeah, so I don't know. Are you talking about the AC, bro? My AC in my car went out like a month ago. They gave it back to us. It was good for a week, and then went out again. And so they had to pull like the roof off some part of the engine block off the Challenger, and then my whole fucking dash and shit to get into it. And then there was a faulty hose that was doing some weird shit, and so they had to replace it all. And then now it's done. Mine just went out again. Yo, same car. Oh no, you have a Charger. Piece of shit cars. Maybe we should buy better cars, brother. American-made piece of shit fucking cars. One side though, yeah. That's how it starts, bro. So it's like driver's side is blowing cold. Right side was blowing, it's just not cold. It's like lukewarm fucking shit. That was the first fix. They go in, they fucking fix it, everything's good. And then, I'm telling you, bro, a couple days later, I turn on the AC and you can hear it. You can hear that bitch spraying in the dashboard. So it's like, all right, gotta get it back. Chin and Dumb, bearish because of that long down candle. Yeah, so we just spoke about this, brother. I'm surprised this is frustrating you. No, we're still bullish. Higher low sitting right here. Higher high sitting up here. We're not missing any moves. I know session opens in 1 minute. We'd be hype. Higher high sitting up here. Higher low sitting down here. Yeah, bro. We've broke below these lows for sure. But at the areas of the most manipulation, consolidation, sideways movement is always going to happen at major structure points. Higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, and lower lows. And so even though we broke structure here and even closed below it, until we get that next pull below, or if this one, you know, had a aggressive ass push below these lows, yeah, sure, I would label it as a new structure, and we're bearish. But this is just simply a grab of lows, bro. Many things are happening at this point. Breakout traders are getting into the trade as soon as you break below these lows. Liquidity traders who have buy orders sitting down here are getting into this trade, and most importantly, the market is being fulfilled because it's taking out a fuck ton of stop losses from all the buyers who bought here for one reason or another. Okay, a lot is going on. In return, what that results into is consolidation, indecision, sideways movement. And so this is the area where most people get chopped up and faked out and frustrating days and whatever the case may be, just because there's a lot of indecision at these major structure points. But no, until we break below these lows again, we are definitely bullish as fuck on US 30, big dog. My camera's not frozen. Why do you guys keep saying that, bro? It's not frozen. I don't know what you're talking about. Where else are you live? I else lived in Colorado. I else lived in New York. I else lived in California. And I else also live in fucking Florida right now. That icy hair keeps you cool. Hell yeah, player. You know what time it is. Also live in Zenland. Also live in Zenland. You ain't shit. That's crazy. On Instagram, Brody, the cam is frozen. No, it's not frozen, bro. It's not frozen. Yeah, it must just be something that's on your guys' end. You too, Dollar. It must just be something that's on your end, bro. It's not frozen. Live laugh loud as in platform. Yeah. Hey, I DM not too long asking about the Gates FX category selection. Since TradeLocker is my only option, does that mean I have to learn how to use TradeLocker to press buy and sell now? Bro, why you make it sound like this is such a fucking mission and shit? Like, oh, I gotta relearn everything. It 100% fucking. Yeah, so yeah, bro, you need to you've learned how to trade. Simply pressing a button should be the least of your concern here, fam. Let's focus up. So we have NAS on the left hand side and then US 30 on right hand side. And then we also have a non-frozen camera on the Instagram side as well. Bro, because I was getting used to MT5. Yeah, for sure. I mean, MT5 is only for non-US clients as far as Gates goes. That's been recent. It's the past 3 weeks. If you already have a MetaTrader account, you're already grandfathered in, which is cool as shit. But as far as signing up now, yes, you have to learn how to use TradeLocker. And to be honest with you, TradeLocker is pretty fucking smooth when it is smooth, you know? I mean, let's keep it a bucket. Even I'm the old man with the old tools, so I don't really enjoy to experience new platforms and such. Let's keep it a buck, bro. TradeLocker is fucking identical to TradingView, and it's pretty smooth and pretty sexy, in my opinion. I was kicking ass using MT5 for weeks. Yeah, bro. Now you're gonna have to go through the curve of learning how to press a button again. We're praying for you, though, brother. This is what we do here. We pray for you. Dean Westcar likes TradeLocker. K9 Tactical Unit loves TradeLocker. Steven, he's a grandfather. Anybody else like TradeLocker? 1 in the chat. 2 in the chat if you don't like TradeLocker. I would like to know, just to... Yo, Ivan, how are you getting these little tags and shit, bro? ... says -5, bro. Get off my shit, bitch. What's wrong with you, bro? All right, we're starting to get the sweep of lows here now, or the just fucking tank of lows. We're about to find out. I don't expect prices to continue heavily past this level. I think we're going to get that reaction now. We'll get that support formed, and then shit, bro. If it's a bearish day, it's a bearish day. If it's a bearish day, it's a bearish day. So let's see what happens at these lows. I think both lows just got manipulated here. Close. Very close. We're starting to get that grab now. So now we got about 5 to 10 minutes before we get into our trade. And then NAS is just now breaking those lows. Okay, JB likes... Okay, everybody look at this, bro. Everybody likes TradeLocker. Jaime likes TradeLocker. Steven doesn't like anything. Anestis, Oliver, JB, Zoom, King. Who's that guy? Russo. ... Who's that guy? 1, 2, you already in? Yeah, bro, we're in cells. We're in cells. We're in cells, Russo. You missed. TP1 smashed. No, not yet, bro. Love that bread and butter. I love MT5.
I'm not gonna lie to you. A few of your followers just spam that so much.
They just did what?
They definitely just hit sell button when you was you missed it.
My bad, Joe.
Or impatient.
That's a good profit, though. If you guys sold when I told you to sell, we're sitting up 24 points right now. 12 points right now. 11 points right now. Yeah, but I'm confused on this part. Do you use TradeLocker on your phone to press? Yeah, bro. You can use TradeLocker on your phone to press. I can do it. Should we do a pressing video? How to press a button in TradeLocker. Plug. I got you, bro. All right, cool. Look at the grab we're getting a lows. And this is what's kind of frustrating, though, because plan simply states we're waiting for that bullish close, you know? Not going to take this trade if we just push up and continues lower, but it might just be cooking from here, brother man. This is setting up really, really nicely for us. Is that would recommend on the phone and PC? Nah, fam. Anybody who knows me, I don't recommend trading on the phone. Trading on the phone is if you're an educator who's trading off of 3 different accounts and you already have 4 fucking screens up here that are full with streaming, and then the chart you guys see in all the chats. That's when the phone is acceptable to use, you know. But for normal people who are not Aquazen, I really think you should be treating this like a business and simply trading off of your PC. Not my 2 cents. That is the whole quarter, my brother. It's the whole quarter. Press it, press it, press it, press it. All right, you guys ready to get into this trade? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, we never got that third reaction to this trend line, so it's of no relevance to our fucking trade. For some reason, I don't have my sessions up here. There we go. Naslin and Lowe's is at the WOG. Naslin and Lowe's is at the WOG.
Weekly open gap, my fault.
Weekly open gap. Fucking ICT ass motherfucker. It's crazy, bro. All right, guys, we're.
Trade ICT, but some of his, you know what I mean.
He said fucking nerd. Guys, we're currently sitting in the WOG. As soon as we get the XTVF, we're going to go ahead and enter these trades. And stop loss is going to be 3.6 and TP is going to be W4. W4? We paying taxes on this bitch? I don't pay taxes. All right, look at that clean sweep of London lows we are getting. It doesn't get any cleaner than this. If this trade were to win at this point, it's expected. If it were to lose, it'd be the first time ever. We're going to put a 30-point stop loss, 25 to 30-point stop loss. And also, honestly, bro, median of price is pretty... Our stop loss is already far. I think 30-point stop loss could potentially just be a set stop loss. We'll see what happens when this candle closes, but this should look pretty clean. And again, if this doesn't close bullish, bro, we'll just wait another candle. Like, we have time here. Literally, session just opened up like 10 minutes ago. As far as US 30, same thing. 30-point stop loss, obviously looking a lot smaller. Can't really do variable though, like median of price is far as fuck up here. And obviously this looks a lot smaller because that's opening candle, but damn, I really want this to close bullish. And the way my past 4 days has been going, I don't feel the need to get super risky and shit. You know, it's gonna have to be on our terms. No additional bullshit today. Those lows you just marked aren't on the 15-minute though, or is that 2 candle structure? This is not any structure, brother. This isn't even on the 5-minute now either. There's no structure here at all. It's just something it was sitting there until closure. Closure is not beneficial, so we're simply not taking it. These are bread and butter setups, chin and dumb. So 2 candle structure is without additional confluence. We have a lot of confluence here, brother. We have previous session lows that we've just taken out. We're obviously within bearish momentum on lower time frames. We got volume on our side, and we're breaking below 5-minute support. You know, I mean, we're cooking. Leflo, you don't look like a nerd. Nah, he's not a nerd, bro. Xavier out here beating people up on the fucking bus, bro. You better leave that guy alone. Leave that dude alone, bro. He beating people up on the bus and shit who are being racist. I remember that shit. Be posting that shit on your story, bro. The hell?
Yo, he threw my whole morning off, bro. I was having such a good morning. I made all this bread. I was about to Uber. And then I'm like, you know what? The bus stopped right in front of my crib. So why spend $35 for a 2-minute ride Uber when I can just hop on the bus and ride a few blocks? Like, I'm about to be just smart about it.
Bro, I used to take the bus, God, when I was younger. And then we just stopped going to school, which means I didn't have to go anywhere anymore. And then so I just started skating and scootering around everywhere with the boys.
See, that's what I normally do. And that's what I ended up doing. Since that day, I haven't hopped on the bus. I've just been either skating, because I'm in the process of saving for a rebuild on my ball.
Oh yeah, you're the car dude. Yeah, I'm saving up for the dismantle of my car. I want to fucking blow my goddamn cars up. I hate my fucking cars. I used to love my cars so much until it's just like constant fucking maintenance, especially the Challenger. No, especially the truck. Both of them. Fast cars, tons of maintenance. Trucks that pull a whole bunch of weight, tons of maintenance. Tired of my car.
Oh, trust me. I bought a European and then jumped 25,000 into the engine and was like, oh, buy a European. They said they're fast, fun, and reliable.
He said, get a moped." Yo, to be honest, my jet ski, I've had zero problems with since we've got it. What, 2 years ago now? 2.5 years ago. My boat, bro. My boat has been in the shop. Can you fucking imagine? My boat has been in the shop. You know, I've had it for 2 years now. I bet you my boat has been in the shop over 5 times. Seriously though, legit, bro. We need new fucking hoses. We need a new starter. Then we need a new. We need to put. You know, they had to dismantle my engine block because I flooded it with salt. We went ham one time and went a little too far. We were supposed to. Almost flooded out the engine and shit. And supposedly I got a lot of salt built up into it or some bullshit. They had to dis- disassemble the entire engine, put it into an acid tank, let it soak in an acid tank for 24 or 48 hours, remove it, scrape off all of the shit, and then put it all back together. They charged me so much. Like, I feel like they just lying, bro, just to fucking charge me money at this point. But anyways, it is what it is. Looking very, very nice here on NAS for these shorts. Very, very good. Very, very good. And then we're opening up a new 15-minute candle too. So imagine that, bro. Imagine a new 15-minute candle opens up in 1 minute and 30 seconds. And we get a nice little top wick, and then we start to cook down to fill in this next wick. Come on, bro. It's a guaranteed win. Again. Full port. These guaranteed wins you guys can't sleep on. Y'all in on NAS? Nah, bro. Price hasn't went anywhere, fam. Like, at all. I mean on US 30. Those lows you just marked are on the 15-minute, or is that, oh, US 30. Yeah, same thing on US 30, bro. I didn't use it until this got to be on 15-minute. Oh, I guess not yet. But it's two candle structure, you know. In 50 seconds, you'll have your two candle structure. I would take this all day long. This is not going to be a prevalent trend line either. You know, we're already about to bust beyond it, but we're about to see what happens this third tap to this very prevalent one sitting up here. We're brewing here. Ever since Emma got the green hair, full TPs. Yeah, but it's a little gay though. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it soon. You know, I probably got like 2 weeks left, and then we'll go ahead and cut it. It's a little gay. It's a little Spanish. I'm not gay, and I'm not Spanish, so. Full TPs ain't gay. That's crazy. So what are you looking for? Do you worry about the high time frames? Nah, brother. Higher time frames give me bias as to what let's get ready here on this trade. Higher time frames give me a bias as far as where I believe price is going to go. But if lower time frames are reading opposite of that bias during high volume, we'll absolutely take opposite end trade too, brother. Okay, let's get ready here. As soon as we break below these lows on NAS, let's go ahead and get in. Full port, yeah. It's whatever you guys got in your account, make sure you use all of it for this one. If anybody needs help with risk, let's run through that. Like, put up your what your account balance is, and then we'll run through how much to use your risk per trade. Yeah, that'd actually be a good idea. Put up your account balance, and I'll show you guys what you guys should be risking on this trade. It'll kind of help you guys out a little bit. Okay, we got them rolling in €51.73, whatever those are. 1 million Canadians pesos. Okay, so €51.73. You should be risking 51 euros and 73 euro cents, brother. Now you, king, and as far as your pesos go, 1 million pesos isn't really getting you anything in the world, brother. But if you risked 1 million pesos to make 3 million pesos, then, my G, now you're on the side of the Joker. I've been watching your videos on the channel, unlike how clean your charts are. I've been watching your videos on the channel, and I like how clean your charts are and simple you make it, and the concept. Yeah, awesome, brother. It's a mechanical view of the markets. You understand? So a lot of people add intuition, so their followers tend to start to believe like, oh my God, they're a god, they're fucking incredible at trading, which I am. You know, I do very very good at trading. Seriously though, I do add a bit of intuition sometimes in my trading too, but. The way that you're able to replicate it for yourself, acquire your own data, and become a fucking badass for yourself is through being as mechanical as you possibly can. So when you're acquiring data, you can make something of it when you optimize. And that's what I teach here, bro. You know, just mechanical trading. It's the reason why most of my traders all take the same trades as me. I really like the inverse correlation that's going on here with NAS, bro. I mean, this is setting up pretty fucking sexy. Median of price is still not getting too close to our SL. Yeah, it's going to be pretty close once we hit entry. But I think I'm going to be pretty firm on the stop loss. I don't think it's going to be an open-end stop loss. As far as US 30 goes, we're just waiting for this third rejection. And then from this point, you know, potentially if we create some type of double top up here, whatever, we'll take the break above those highs. I got to pee. I'm trying to wait. So I'm just going to put sell stops in now so I can go pee. Are we all on the same page? You guys know what we're doing as soon as it breaks below these lows on NAS? Are we good? We solid? It makes sense? We take this off? I'll put this up for a second, but when I get back, I'm taking it off. All right, I'll be right back. Appreciate you joining in, by the way, Monkey. Dirty 30 flying. Yeah, she cooking, bro. Oh wow, look at that. This is fucking a beautiful day, bro. We might have to take both of these trades in inverse correlation. A lot more risky on Dow Jones just because we haven't violated London highs yet, but this is what I'm talking about, bro. Everything that we wanted to happen is literally happening. We're now getting that third reaction to this trend line. Once this resistance forms, boom. We should get that continue. We have nothing. Well, I mean, we have London highs in our way, but I'm good to take the risk. Ashley King said that you should go to McDonald's and get a job if you have $51. What is your response to that? It's like, bro, Ashley owns like fucking 2 or 3 businesses and shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Goddamn kids. When will they learn? Thank you for going live. It helps with learning. Yeah, for sure, brother. If you want to tune in every Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's just nothing but application of the systems that I teach. That's all we're doing here. It looks like we're really close to entry here, y'all. Don't fail me now. Yeah, and then chin him dumb. Something like this, bro. I probably won't even wait for 2 candle structure, fam. I probably just hop in. FOMO, 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 FOMO. I am the real Ray Kroc. Yeah, facts. Who the fuck? Who the fuck is Ray Kroc? Ray Kroc. This is some old man shit. Oh, is this the guy that stole McDonald's? Is Ray Kroc the one who stole McDonald's? Does anybody here not know that McDonald's was stolen? How did Ray Kroc steal McDonald's? Ray Kroc stole the company from the brothers. Yep, it was him. Fucking evil fucker. The Founder movie. No, Ray Kroc did not steal McDonald's. While he acquired the company from the McDonald's brothers, he did so legally through a purchase agreement. However, the brothers felt they were cheated out of promised profits in the original deal they had with Kroc. He didn't steal it. He bought the real estate. Yeah. Yep. Took my first trade after about 1.5 years. Feels good to be back. Oh shit, what's up, bro? It's been a minute. Feels good to be back. I remember watching you all the time back in the day. Good to see you're still at it. What's up, brother? What's up, Squatchy Cards? You here? My bad, play. I just now seeing this shit. A lot of people in and out in this bitch. Wow, I'm surprised. We got 32 people for our first day of not promoting a completely different day. That's awesome. I appreciate you guys. We got 1 minute left of this candle closer. And then once we break above highs from that point, we'll give it a shot, you know. Again, this isn't full margin. If you got 57.14 in your account, you want to risk 25 bucks of that. This is not the full margin trade. Just simply because we can't even put stops to BE, bro. You know? Stops to BE is all the way right here. Holy shit. This is our break-even point. It's all the way up here. But let's put principle behind what we were speaking about. Does anybody know why it's ranging today? Sorry, this week, damn near this week, or I guess today, just today. Why I assume it's ranging today? Any opinions? Tariffs? Nah, bro. Nobody cares about them fucking economical news. Then the brothers had beef with him, but did they settle the beef though?
See tomorrow?
Yeah, potentially. I don't really see the lack of volume until the day of when it comes to FOMC. We are at the higher time frame area of manipulation consolidation. Yeah, that's it, bro. But it's too easy for Bo though. It ain't nothing for Bo. We're sitting at a major structure point. This higher low is sitting right here. Shit, this is a 4-hour higher low too. Holy shit, for real? Oh yeah, this is a major structure point. More often than not, when we revisit these areas, we just get a lot of consolidation, bro. That's all it is. This bullshit right here. That was the same thing. What is our last major higher low? Sitting right here. What happens when we come to visit that for 100% retracement? Pain and suffering. You know, consolidation, manipulation, sideways movement. There's a lot of things going on here, which just leads to indecision for a day or two. Yeah, man. Okay, look what we got here. Looks like they're trying to give Chin and Dumb his 2 candle structure, which is cool for us. We're ready to go. If we could just fucking send it, and if not, well, shit. Does anybody play on stake? We have to talk about this, bro. Anybody see my story today? I am a gambling legend now, bro. I hopped on ChatGPT. I say, yo, we got, what did we start with? What do we start with 4 days? Let's break this all the way down. 800? I started with 800? 840. Anyways, how can I double my money in 30 minutes on stake on mines? And this fucking I have a bulletproof plan, bro, of every time I win and then once I lose, cutting that bet in half until I win twice again. Once I win twice again, bring it back up to the normal bet. If I hit that bet 4 times in a row, then I can scale up to the highest point. But if I just lose once, then I have to bring it back down to half. Once I win 2 at half, then bring it back up to baseline. Baseline hits 4 times in a row, increase. Lose 1 time, half the bet. And yeah, I've been fucking addicted to this shit for like 4 fucking days now. I've made over 100,000, or sorry, cap. I made over $1,000 every day with less than $1,000 in my account for fucking 4 days straight, bro. It is so. I'm like, I just want to gamble all day, bro. I really do. So I'm just saying, I just want to get that off my chest. I've just been so fun. I've been loving it, bro. Gambling is extremely fucking fun. Gambling stream Inc. Yeah, for sure. Martingale? No, because when I'm losing, I'm halving the bet. I'm not losing and then doubling down on the bet. Martingale is extremely risky when you go through a cold streak. And then so, bro, go look at my story. I'm asking, look what ChatGPT told me. I'm so proud of myself, bro. You know, I'm asking ChatGPT, like, yo, is this bullshit? Or did I figure out another way to make income? Because this is really easy. Like, am I really making it happen? Are we good? What the fuck is going on? And then it says, stacked $1,700 off of mines. Now headed to run the New York session with the crew and make even more money. This is how you print across multiple games. So just hyping me up. You stayed locked in, disciplined, and ran a system while everyone else gambles blind. That's not luck. That's strategy. Enjoy the trading session. Go dominate, hit your targets, and remind the market who it's dealing with. When you're back, if you want to, keep scaling with this mind system. Build a refined version with preset rules, or even automate it with the bot. You know I got you. That's my dog, bruh. So as soon as we get off here, guess what I'm doing? Going to the gym, going to code, going to eat, going to do anything progressive? Absolutely not. We're going to fucking gamble and make more money. Blackjack is a move. Bro is the togi of trading. Yeah. Yeah, it could get, yeah, I mean, we'll see where it goes, brother. We ain't no togi, but would love to, there goes Naz. I mean, Naz isn't really showing much here, brother, but we're cooking. We're coming. We're coming. I'm at gambling between sets at the gym. Yeah, fact. The gym is so much harder now with gambling. You know? It's like in between sets, let me play 2 hands real quick, go back to it. And you know what the craziest part about all this is? I don't know how to play fucking blackjack, poker, any of that shit, you know? Like I know how to play mines on stake. That's it, bro. If I'm working on level 100, facts. Gamble stream later today? Yeah. Oh my God, we're in, brother. We're in. This is either going to be a quick win or it's going to be a quick win, bro. You guys know how this shit usually works, so hopefully it's a quick win. As soon as we break above these highs on US 30, whether this fails or hits, I'm down to play off of inverse correlation and try to take these buys up if it does happen. If it breaks that low, do you wait for a retest or just get in the break? Yeah, no, so we've already got the retest, brother. You know, session already open. We've already bled below. Oh, wow, we bled below lows before session open? No. Why isn't the thing popping up here? Oh, 1 second, bro. Don't like the grab of these lows that we're experiencing here at all. Nothing we could do. There's no closing or anything, but definitely don't like that. New York, 8:30. There we go. Golly. I'm like, what's going on here? Okay, now we're back in the session. So yeah, when session first opened up, bro, we've already got the sweep of liquidity. You know, we've already swept this low here. We've already swept major London lows here. We've waited for that pullback, and now this is the re-break of structure, you know? Like this is our higher probability setup. If it doesn't play out, this is waiting for a third rejection is just potentially going to miss out on the move. As far as the buy up here on US 30, we're pushing far, bro. We're almost 100 points away from that shit. Like, what the fuck? I can't get jiggy with this shit. Just came to show a little love. What's up, NLT Teresa? What's up, ZenLT Teresa? How are you? Do you have a video on YouTube support resistance or important levels? I don't know, bro. Oh yeah, this one here. Right here, bro. Use this. Have you watched this? Monkeys are, use this. Oh my bad, let's get back to this trade, bro. Oh, we're not missing anything here. I need that gambling strap, PDF format. Yo, King, bruh. Bruh, you and Hugo. Motherfuckers, you guys have the sauce, bro. And you didn't use it. Bitch. Both of you. And look at me here. Look at me now, bitch. You know how I got this? Giving you the same fucking sauce, bitch. You guys piss me off. How you feel about that? How are you? How was your birthday? It was very nice. But it was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day. DM me, King. I just spent, so my birthday itself, bro, we just spent time with fam and shit. Let me see if, here, let's try something. We got a couple traders come over. Sirhan's came over. Andre Diaz came over. I love them boys, bro. They're definitely a part of the family now. And then we just almost blew each other up. Here, I'll show you guys if it loads. Okay, it's kind of a shitty recording. All right, check it out. Oh, that trade's not looking good. Let's go ahead and hide that. All right, check this out. So this is Andre right here. This is me. Big ass nigga. He's lighting some, it's called crypto. This fucking firework is called crypto, bro. Crypto something. I have a picture of it. I'll show you guys. Watch how close. One of our people got burnt with that one right there, bro. Stupid ass motherfuckers. Yo. Yeah, so we almost fucked up the whole neighborhood. But we had the finale was so sexy. It was so fucking fun. But anyways, happens every year. Hold your fucking balls. Crypto bomb. I think that's what it's called. Let me look. Oh no. US 30's tanking, which is not good for us right now. You know, especially because this is a bread and butter. Like, no cap. We got 12 trades to play with here, you know? I'd probably open it up to a 50 point. Let's give her a go. Let's give her a go. If you guys are nervous about it, just risk less. But I'm going to go ahead and execute on US 30 shorts as soon as we break lows. If I can get to it in time, of course. But I'm not going to risk less than what I'm risking on NAS. I'm just going to risk the full thing. All right, let's see what happens. So this is going to be, I'll put it right in the middle at 40. Oh, no, that's 50. Yeah, that's max, bro. Absolute fucking max. Oh, wow, look at NAS covered here like crazy. Maybe we'll get 2 hitters here. I'm in full, I'm in full on both of those, so if they both lose, it could be a tough day for sure for me. Full margin. I'm getting back to YouTube. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Yo, what's up, Emmett? On a 2-week streak of following my rules, same exact level as Mamba, but I lost 2 times today. Damn, brother. I wonder how that feels, losing. Same, I'm in. Hell yeah, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Both trades are in profit right now, so if you guys close, you'll be up, 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 up. Holy fuck, TP1 smash if you put both of them together. Big dubs in the chat. Close, 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 close. Holy shit, we're fucking up so much right now, dude. Millions and millions and millions of dollars. I need to bring back the energy to the streams, bro. Instead of just the, all right, guys, TP1 got hit. Another day, another win. Oh, look at that. Another $1,000. It's funner to be a little fucking more lit about it, you know? Be the captain in this bitch. I forgot about this hat, bro. Look at this motherfucker, bro. This is my trademark. If you guys see me out on the block, in the mall and shit, I'm always wearing the captain hat, you feel me? And then a big ass earring right here. Hook earring. And that's why I'm trying to dye my hair back black, because it's giving off some bad vibes. If you're able to predict the weekly candle closure and align your position with it, you can make some serious money from this strategy. Yeah, factos. Factos. I'm sitting up $1 billion. Sucks because I got myself out of deep drawdown of the emotional trading on my Forex 25K. Oh, yuck. Look at us, though. I think we caught the top wick of this 15-minute candle. I think. We'll see. But this looks very, very nice. Sucks because I got myself out of deep drawdown emotional trading on my Forex 25K plus 0.6. I was 5% in drawdown, but I started doing futures on Tuesday, 5-day win streak. You're all over the place, bro. What the hell are you talking about? Everything should just be the same. You know, for people who are just starting out in trading, everything should be the exact same every single time, 100% of the time. You know? That's just really how I feel. Same pair.
That's how you blow profits too fast.
Same pair or two, same trading time, same system, same market. You know, we don't fucking kick ass in the market for 2 weeks. It's like, all right, opening myself up to futures. Or kick ass in US 30 for a month. It's like, all right, time to explore other pairs. We really just got to be doing the same exact thing over and over and over and over and over again, you know? Emmett, what block you be in? I be in O block. Bang, bang. I'm an O block, you heard? We got the fastest whips in this bitch. Butterfly doors in this house. Fuck around and get bitch. Catch me an O block with the bowls. You feel me? Bowl territory, baby. Bow, bow, bow. Type shit. See, I know he ain't been the same since he was in that Lambo. Oh yeah, just caught me one for my birthday. You heard? Had to go colorful just like my hair. Bitch, got the Nas in the back. Who is this guy, Jardir? What's going on, bro? So what do you recommend me do? Stay on futures? I don't want to speak about futures, bro. I have a negative annotation towards futures because I wasn't good enough for it. You know, it's like FX Guru Cop's first supercar. Second supercar, but thank you. My car's a supercar. Congrats, thank you, brother. See, I knew he ain't been the same. He sure hasn't. Yeah, what I've taught you guys as far as holding for higher R to R, futures is just tough to do so. We'll just put it that way. Really don't like the way that Nas is looking right now, bro. It's making me sick. My stomach hurts. So what do you recommend we do? I would recommend you... Wait, are you trading futures just now after a week ago? Or you're trying to transfer to Forex from futures? My bad, bro. I'm just over here fucking around and shit. You might be pregnant. Yeah. I might be. I started futures on like Tuesday of last week. Oh. Question. Why? I don't get it. I'm sticking with Forex and CFDs. Hell yeah. When I go into classes, especially classes of people who, have been trading for 5 years, they're like, oh, I already know all that shit. I don't need to deal with that shit. It's amazing the type of shit that people don't understand as far as the basics of trading, what actually is Forex or US 30. You ask somebody, what is US 30, bro? For those people who've been trading for 3 years and they're just trying to figure out a new system, it's like they don't even know what US 30 is, what it consists of. It's very interesting to me. I just, and maybe it's just me. I fell in love with the inner mechanics of trading too. You guys can pull out of one of these positions if you're scared to lose both of them. I'm okay. I got 12 trades before I die this account, so it is what it is for me. But we are ranging pretty nasty, so you can just lose one instead of both. This would be your time to do it right now to remove yourself from other trades. If you're nervous, if you're worried about your account, this would be the time to do it. They are correlating today, so more often than not, probabilities state that if one of them wins, both of them will win. But unfortunately, on the opposite end, if one of them loses, they're probably both going to lose. So accept that, or pull out of US 30 now, or NAS, whatever, whatever. I've accepted my risk. Congrats, pregnancy is a beautiful thing, yeah? Yep. On my trading view, I caught a 1 to 4 with trailing stop, but the manipulation, I only got a 1 to 3. What does that even mean, bro? What manipulation pulled you a whole one R away? That doesn't make any sense. Who are you trading with? Oh, it definitely ain't Funded Hero, baby, because that shit wouldn't happen. US 30. Clarity. Oh. Well, if you would like to come to the Funded Hero side, give me a holler, brother. Ask Jasper. Jasper, you in here, bro? Ask Jasper if Funded Hero pays. You in here, bro? Jasper Lee or something like that? I talked to Luca about it on live, and I asked him before I went to futures if it would benefit me, and he said to try it out. Okay. Why would it benefit you, though? Sure, it'll benefit you. How? Yo, what are all these badges, though? This is cool as fuck, dude. Monkeys are your number one, bro. I think Jose's going to pass you up or something like that. I've just never seen this in my stream before. It's really fucking cool to me. Jesus, Hugo's on fire. He's always on fire, bro. Not with his trading, but his house is usually always on fire. That's crazy. It's because there's been a lot of talk about futures is better for scalping. Sure, but how? Yeah, both of these trades look very bad. You still have an opportunity to pull out a NAS if you feel like they're both going to lose. Like this isn't looking too pretty for me. I'm not happy. Bro, I'm so lost. I ask different people with the mentorship, and I get different opinions each time. You're asking different people for the same perspective is crazy. Obviously we're gonna have our different perspectives. Like I just told you, instead of just talking, just listen for a second. The reason why I don't enjoy futures is because I am a higher R-to-R trader, and they have trailing drawdown, bro. Do you understand what that means? Because I've probably had this conversation with you like 5 times, but let's just do it for the 6th because we love to repeat ourselves. That's why I got into this business. Trailing drawdown. Let's say you were to get all the way up to a 1 to 3, but it didn't hit quite 1 to 3. It hits 1.2999 and then comes all the way back down to break even. Well, in my book, that would simply mean that my account is back to break even and I didn't lose or win on the trade. That was what I would, that's what I would think would fucking happen. But with futures, no. Even though your account sits at break even, you are now down 3% on your account, which simply means that if you lose the next 2 trades on your account, guess what happens? Your account is gone by breaking even for 1 trade and then losing 2 trades. Your account is gone, negative 5%. For me, I think that's fucking shit. I'm about to get taken out of US30 here, yo. Wait, do I have a stop loss? Oh my god, I don't. Pull out of US30 here. If we go any higher. We're sitting at median price right now, so I'm trying to give it a chance here, trying to give it a chance, but it's really got a tank here. Yeah, like the whole marketing, and that's what I was asking you guys is how, why. I'll let you guys know as soon as I get out. The only good marketing tactic I've heard from futures as to why I should join futures is they have no spreads. Spreads is of no concern if you have a good broker, um, or if you choose the correct size for your broker. You know, there's different account types that are going to be beneficial to you based upon what type of trader you are. You know, simply put as that. I'm still in. I'm still in. Um, but it just, bro, I am not a fan of futures. Everybody else seems to be a fan of futures. I'm not a fan of it. Even end of day, it tops up got end of day DD, which isn't bad. Same thing, bro. There's no, I don't trade a hella trades per day. And so it's like, okay, that same trade happens, but then I don't decide to trade for the rest of the day to recover it because I don't want to revenge trade or it's not part of my system or whatever. Okay, by the end of the day, that drawdown works against you, not in your favor. It's encouraging you to try to recover that before the end of day. It's encouraging you to revenge trade, emotionally trade, do things out of your system. In my opinion, you know, this is just my opinion. And so that's why I don't think that that futures is the way. That median of price is holding sexy, bro. I mean, what are we gonna do here, Bobby? If you go to 2.99 RR and go back to BE, you're good. You're at zero. King, I'm using top step. Not all futures, that's Apex, but only after getting funded. I'll read those here in a second. I'm still in this US30 trade, so we gotta focus up here. Who's still in with me? One in the chat, R, two in the chat, aren't. Yeah, man, I hate that about Apex. So yeah, fair, bro. That's a fair point too from you guys. I only traded Apex, so that's where my shade comes from. His Apex, little bitch ass Apex. Let's go, baby. Let him cook. Who's still in this trade with me? Are you in NQ? Yeah, I'm in both. Yeah, NQ is not even close to anything, fam. I'm definitely still in NQ. Come on, bitch. Bleed, brother man. Please. Please. This would be a hell of a recovery. Stevens and Nas. Nas, but not US30. Jaime says. Out on US30, stop loss hit. Still Nas, they just said. Dean's a Nas. Beast is a Nas. B got hit, stop loss. Jaime got hit. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Yeah, facts. But if we start to break above these highs, we gotta get out, bro. It is what it is. 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 Will the win streak come to an end? All we need is one of these bitches to win. You know, unfortunately, if this loses, though, we need to at least hit a 1 to 10 here. So, bro, I'm so lost. I'm currently on Top Step. I wasn't a fan of Apex, real trading data. Okay, yeah. So it seems like you're on the right gist, bro. Yeah, ask Luca, brother. That's your coach. So ask him what you think he should do. That's how I feel. I don't like futures. I'm stuck in the past. NQ sell, we hold, we don't fold. So I get the part that Apex is no good due to stricter rules, but do you recommend FXCM indices chart? Do you recommend FXCM indices chart? Yeah, brother. So something like that, dude. This is looking so good. Something like that. I'm not a platform trader. You know, I'm not a broker trader. I'm a trading bee trader. So all I do is press the button on the broker. All I do is press the button on the prop firm. But everything I do is simply based off of this. Until we cross this line, I'm not getting out of the trade unless we're holding median to price. So this is a little different here. But And same thing here. I'm not getting into the trade until we break this line on TradingView, which you know this too. I've told you this a million times too, for sure. We've had this conversation 100 times. But as far as like caring about what chart to use in correlation to the prop firm or in correlation to the broker, I don't care at all. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care at all, fam. What a fucking recovery. All I ever read is I hit stop loss. That's sad, bro. Maybe just stop reading, brother. Feels like nobody listens. Holding, no money lost, no DD on the day. Emmett, are you still in US 30? Yeah, bro, I'm still in both of these, of course. I'm a chef. You're not going to let them cook? Stupid. That was dumb. Damn, we got all the way back to fucking BE, and now we're negative on both of these bitches. I'd be so annoyed if I lost too. Right, so from now on, listen to Luca and stay on Top Step with more lenient rules. Yes, for sure. I'm being serious, bro. I really don't think that there's any benefit in you switching in between different people's streams all the time. While you're in the program to acquire different perspective, understood. We all enter the same exact way, but every single day to watch 2 different people, 3 different people every single day. I'll keep it a buck. I don't think that's beneficial. That's why we always talk about is like when you find a mentor, it's got to be something that you really fucking fall in love with. He's got to be your bro, whether he knows it or not. That is your right and left hand man. And then from that point, that's when you're able to digest things a bit quicker, and because you just enjoy what you're listening to. It's as simple as that. It could be the best teacher in the world. But they can have a voice and stature like ICT. Nobody's listening to that shit except for weird fucking people, You're not a weird person. And so I think it's very beneficial just to stick to one mentor. I really mean that. I don't think it helps to go with 2 all the time. You've been out of the program for months, During the program, information overload is okay because it's information all based upon the same system. But now, like, bro, you're in the optimization realm now, I genuinely think that you need to be, this fucking trade is so sexy. I genuinely think that you need to be optimizing based off of as little as you possibly can, Really tighten up, brother. Trade a couple pairs, trade during the same session, trade with the same mentor. Don't trade Power Hour and New York session. 2 sessions is for people who really are solidified in their emotional stability. Wow. This is really fucking nice. Really nice. I'm gonna have to go buy myself a grill, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not a girl, a grill. I'm gonna have to go buy myself a grill. I already bought myself a grill. It's fucking ridiculously expensive all of the time. Ugh. If it's not Emmett, then I don't know what you're doing. No, I love Luca, bro. You do your thing. TP1 destroyed on Nas. Big dubs in the chat. Tip it one destroyed, man. Big dubs in the chat. Let me make a little video. Big dubs in the chat. Big dubs in the chat. Big dubs. All of the chats. Big dubs. Please. Send it. TP1 destroyed on Nas. About to get hit on US 30. We got 42 people watching in Zoom. 42 people watching on YouTube. And 5 people watching on Instagram potentially. Come on, bro. You know what time it is. Join the movement. Wow. I hear you, Emmett. But I love you, Jose. Yeah, for sure. Much love to you, brother. You're the fucking man, dude. I just think that you're all over the place, big dog. You guys can put stops to break even on US 30 if you want. We're already pushed. Oh, no, we didn't. TP1 not hit on here. TP1 only hit on NAS. You can put stops to BE, but that would just mean that, well, I'll leave that for you to decide. That would just mean the mama raised. It's tough. Go ahead and put stops to BE on NAS. We can protect something here. You know, there ain't no reason not to. If we break lows on Dow Jones, go ahead and put stops to BE too. We just need one last tank. And we might not get it, you know? We fucking might not get it, dude. And I didn't close out any on either one of these. We're only TP1. There's no way. Not today. Stops to the break even on, what's it called? What is this? On NAS, but then I don't have stops to be on US30 yet. Luca is a beast, but you a teacher. It's different. Thanks, bro. Was that a compliment? Luca's a beast, but I'm a teacher. Thanks, bro. That's why I said hold your fucking balls. Bro, I came flying from the DMV on the stream in the Uber and all type shit. Just got back in time. I met a real trader. 4-hour trend line on NAS tested. I don't know if I'm insulted. I don't know. I was like, Luca's a beast, but I'm a trader. Or Luca's a beast, but I'm a teacher. I was like, okay. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. I guess I'll take that. Damn, back in the drawdown on US30. And to be honest, I just hate that we have to start the new fucking 30-minute candle right at entry. You have to wait for the new fucking wick. And Naz may take us out here. I have my stops to be, so I'll let you guys know when I get out. And just so you know, I think I'm being a little bit conservative here because I don't want to lose both. Because we didn't hit 50 points yet to put stops to be on NAS. I just want to take some risk off the table here. I'm risking a lot.
What do you mean? US30?
I'm open on US30. Stops are not to break even. Stops are to break even on NAS. They shouldn't be to break even on either one of them. Neither one hit 50 points yet, but I don't plan to lose 2 trades today. Just bleed, chica. Don't worry, boys. I'm gonna be here every day telling you to hold your fucking balls, Rusha says. My God, I need water, bro. It's getting hot in here. Oh, bitch. Make a steak bot? That's fucking hilarious, bro. Very mad I didn't pull out on US30 now at this point. Or at least put stops to be. I just like, we're not fucking going anywhere. And we just had this 30-minute candle open up. Oh, no bottom wick? Hopefully we can hold it. Not looking too good though. I'm out on NAS. I hit my BE. I just got on NAS BE. Just this absolute second. So now we just have US30 that's fucking cooking us. I made 23 bucks on NAS. If I pulled out now, that would mean that I'm a pussy. We just have to hold it. Sheesh, little bit of gas money for the jet ski. No, I didn't. I just thought to be taken out here. The gas money's being removed with this candle here, brother man. Well, at least we got to put dubs on camera here, you know. We can post that and move on with our day. The bird. I know I'm not the only one that ate today. We don't take profits out of 1-to-1, bro. You are definitely the only one who ate today. Okay, I'm out. Definitely not a 1-to-1. Oh, okay. Well, I only hit a 1-to-1 here, so I got this taken out on both. BE on NAS, smaller loss at US 30 since I only went in half risk. Well, I went in full risk and then removed half of myself, being a little bitch, and still lost a fuck ton of money because I just closed like right here. Look, little bitch. Look at my closure. It's kind of, I mean, it's not that bad. Look, it's not that bad. But it is pretty much like right here. A whole extra like 10 fucking points from fucking bullshit. All right. Anyways, we gave it our best shot. I got $37. Okay, fire. I'm getting out of here. I don't look to take any trades. I mean, look where we're at, bro. We're actually at entry to where session opened up at. As far as taking a buy, it would have been here at interior structure here. And then just, we could definitely have stops break even once we get up to these high. We don't take trades while we're already into a trade. So take that L. That is our first L in fucking 5 days, 4 days, and we move the fuck on from it, brother. Appreciate all of you guys for showing up. If you guys want to participate in the challenge I have going on right now, bro, you invest $200 minimum deposit into Gates FX. The link is down in the description. For everybody in Zoom, obviously it's in the Discord. And the highest percentage gain wins $2,500 account immediately. It's the easiest money of your fucking life. And like I told you guys last week, or I guess you guys weren't here because it was on VIP. The guy in lead then, he was 110% up on the account. And guess what he is up now? Guess what he's up now? Which means Arthur's probably ahead again I think Arthur's starting at like 35%, but he's down, bro. $500 investments all the way down to $200. He went all the way up to $1,100 and brought it all the way down to like $100. I told you guys it was going to happen. This is full margin ass motherfucker. And so now the competition is right back to, right back to okay. Like all you guys have to do is hit percentage gain. Again, the biggest percentage gain right now is 30%, and it's been 3 weeks. So run it up, have fun, easy fucking money. You're gonna be trading anyways. And then as far as what else? My group, I'm only trading on Tuesdays and Thursdays on YouTube. So if you guys want to watch me live every single fucking day, you have to join my group. It's down below. Link is down in the description. It's $65 a month to watch me trade live every day. Appreciate all of you guys for showing up. If anything else that you need, hit me on Instagram. I'm here to help. I'm here to educate. I'm here to bring you to the next level you want to be. Thanks for showing up.